the obstacle is the way. He has 3 sections that he splits his book up into 3 sections. Now, the first section he talks about is perception. He talks about perception. How do we see the challenge? How do we see the challenge? You know, sometimes something can happen to you and you're like, what just happened? And we feel like the victim. It could be, especially challenges that affect our income. It could be a job loss, it could be business going under, or you've started with a partner and they've not been honest with you, and it has led to loss of money. It could be you're pushing, but there's no money, and it can be disheartening. So he explains that it's important how we look at the problem to change, and to try to control our emotions, which is the hardest thing, especially for women. Like, man, sometimes when I find myself in such situations, the first instinct is to react. And he's explaining that when we react, it doesn't solve the problem. Sometimes we even make it worse simply by reacting before we have objectively looked at the problem, you know? And being able to keep calm in such situations. This does not mean that you don't have a right to feel the emotions. You can allow yourself to process and feel the emotions. You can allow yourself to process and feel the emotions, but then remind yourself that you need to be objective and assess. So this is something that I am working on every day, and trying to control the emotions, and then try to look for how this challenge presents an opportunity for you. You will be amazed that something can happen that you did not expect to work in your favor. But when you manage the emotions, you compose yourself and look at it objectively. There might be an opportunity for you in this very challenge that has come, but you cannot see the opportunity if we are reacting, if we are all over the place, and